Okay, welcome back again, GAT test taker. In this video, Ritaj is going to do module test 15. Okay, now the floor is yours. Go ahead.
Okay, druggist and pharmacy. I choose B, waiter and restaurant.
So a druggist works at a pharmacy, druggist here, like a pharmacist. So here, like a waiter works, this is a place where he work. Perfect. Ski and snow,
I choose skate and ice.
that's it. That's it. Ski, we go, yeah, ski on snows, like here we skate on ice. Verify and true. We verify things so we make sure that it's true.
Such as purify and clean.
Yeah, we purify things so we make sure that they're clean here.
Um,
Tarantula and a spider.
I choose D, Joan and B.
Yeah, drone and bee here. That's wonderful. Tarantula, it's looks like a spider here. Okay, like a scorpion or a spider.
Um,
Look, yeah. Gary and tasteful.
Number 5, I choose B.
Me too here. Like meager. Yeah, meager, I mean that when there is too little of something, abundance is the opposite here. So they show opposite ideas here. Gary, I mean boring, but tasteful, something which is interesting. Okay, like meager is something when we have too little of something, meager salary, meager amount of something. But abundance, I mean that this is over or too much of something. So good job. So here, analogy. Now you've become expert at analogy. It's your strong suit, and that's a good news, by the way. Now let's move to the sentence completion. By the way, the easiest one is the question where you make mistakes, by the way. I mean that odd one out. So at first they were to part ways, but they were glad they did so in the end.
B, reluctant.
Yeah, reluctant. They were reluctant to part ways. Reluctant, I mean that if you're hesitated, you don't like to do something. Sandra was made to do so many tiresome, okay,
Towards
chores
my
for family.
family. It was quite a bore.
Yeah, it was quite a bore. That's wonderful. Uh, 8.
My friend generously offered to watch my children when I was out, but because we already had a sitter, I kindly declined the offer.
Declined, yeah, refused. Good job. They offered to watch my children, but I declined because I have a babysitter.
Number 9, B, recommendation.
Yeah. So here, based on my enthusiastic recommendation, Francis now uses the same floor cleaner than I do. Okay, that I do. Okay, recommendation here. Advice. 10,
10A, presence and hungry.
10,
The presence of meat in your refrigerator doesn't.
10, 10, please. Can I say the presence of meat in your
Yeah,
refrigerator does not necessarily indicate that you are hungry?
so it's like, uh,
I mean, listen. Doesn't make sense here when I say that when you have meat in your refrigerator, does not necessarily indicate that you're hungry.
no,
Look at number D here.
absence and,
Yeah,
yeah,
let's imagine the absence of meat in your refrigerator. Sometimes we can be out of meat. So if I don't have meat in my fridge, maybe I need to go shopping. Clear?
yes,
So if you pay me a visit and for example, you try to check my fridge and you don't find meat in my fridge, does not mean that I'm vegetarian. Maybe I don't have. Maybe
yeah,
I ran out of meat. So here it makes sense here. Okay.
absence, yeah.
Absence here. Okay. Now let's move to the third section here, which is a
Okay.
contextual error. Okay,
11, I choose B, lack.
I chose that too. Perfect. Yeah. All man-made laws are designed to regulate human conduct in the interest of the society. In lack of such rules, each person would regard himself free to do what he likes, okay, regardless of impact of his actions on others. So here, in lack of, we can say in the absence of such rules here, we don't say in lack. 12.
12A.
College discharging brings both the satisfaction of academic achievement and expectation of a well-paid job. Not discharging here. I mean that college mm,
Graduation.
graduation, yeah. 13. If you would like to confirm your answers, you should find a replacement. If you're able to find a replacement for this, for such a word, then you confirm that you're walking in the right direction. 13.
Yeah. 13, I choose C, meeting.
I chose that too. Meeting. After years of barely any activity, the job market for college seniors and graduate students finally appears to be picking up. Firms are meeting more, giving more offers, yeah, and even pumping up pay a bit. So here, firms are meeting more. What does it mean? ممكن you can say recruiting more, okay? Growing more. Good job. 14.
14, I choose B.
14, it shows B. Okay, let's have a look here. If people are at their most receptive, okay, if people are willing to learn in youth and in later years, draw upon their attainments, it is essential that the young are given every possibility to learn. So,
Oh, so it's youth.
okay, possible. The problem here, if people are, and there, sometimes this question, by the way, it's confusing because it's taken from a whole paragraph or it's taken from a text. So if people, you need to read carefully. If people are at their most receptive to learning in youth, I mean that people actually learn very well when they're young, and in later years, when they grow up, they draw upon their attainments, what they have learned, by the way. It is essential that the young are given every possibility to learn. Not we don't give them every possibility. We say we give them every opportunity to learn.
Oh,
So the problem here, not possibility, opportunity. Okay? Every
yeah.
opportunity to learn. So the problem here with D, please, two mistakes are enough. We don't need to go down 23. Because the movie star made over $10 million a film, she was able to
Um,
maintain a poor lifestyle.
D, poor.
So D, yeah, yeah. Okay. Find a different one. Good job. Which one is
Okay,
different here? 16?
C, tomato.
16. You go for tomato.
Yeah.
Okay, why did you tackle it this way?
People consider a tomato as a fruit, not as like a vegetable.
Tomato is a fruit or a vegetable?
It's a fruit.
Okay, fruit. Really, are you sure about that?
Yeah.
So tomato here is a fruit, but carrot, cabbage, and bee. Good. But we need to make sure about this. Is tomato a fruit or a vegetable? Because we can tackle the question a different way. Is tomato fruit or tomatoes are both a fruit and a vegetable. The fruits because they develop from flower. So here they're both. Yeah. So can we tackle the question a different way?
In a different way, I would choose peel, like it's smaller.
You mean cabbage or a pea? Yeah, D.
Yeah.
Okay, because it's smaller in size here. Okay, what about carrot? Is carrot a fruit or a vegetable? A fruit or vegetable? Carrot, carrots are vegetable, especially root vegetable. Okay, so if you tackle the question in terms of fruit and vegetable, you would choose tomato. Okay, no problem. That's good. Find a different one here. 17.
17 C cucumber.
Yeah, cucumber. Their
Um,
fruit and cucumber is a vegetable. 18.
18 ink C.
Ink. Good. Iron, wood, glass. They're materials, okay, but I think they're hard. But ink is liquid. Find a
Um,
different one here.
19 C soon.
And 19, you're gonna go for C, soon, yeah. Past ago once they refer to the past, but soon here refers to the possible future. Find a different one here.
20 D berry.
Berry, okay. No,
It's not?
yeah, 20. Uh, gooseberry. Can you have a look at them here? Look here, berry. Yeah, you mean that they're all animals?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Pheasant. Let's have a look at the pheasant here. This is a bird. Wow, goose is a bird. Okay, so here this is a fruit. Good. I had some doubts about pheasant. Okay, so here goose, bird, duck, and the berry. Berry, this is something to be eaten. Okay, good job. Again and again, this is the reading comprehension. If you need to take your time and read the passages slowly, stop here, read carefully, and then you can go back to the questions again. But we're moving ahead to the questions here. Okay, the use of the word plagued suggested that.
21 D. Have been
Yeah,
bothering people for some
yeah,
time.
have been bothering people for some time. Plagued. When say that there's a plague, coronavirus plague. Okay. 22.
Um, the belief animal activist is that a animal should not be sacrificed in
Yeah,
experience.
animals shouldn't be sacrificed in experiments. Good. 3. According to paragraph 3, animal activists may resort to,
B.
yeah, brute
Force.
forces. Yeah, brute force. Good. 24. To save animals takes a back
Uh,
seat.
finding the cure for the disease.
Fi- Find a cure for diseases. Yeah. To save animals, finding the cure for diseases takes a back seat. 25.
A.
Which of the following statements is false? Fatal diseases like diabetes and AIDS are a thing of the past. No, it's impossible. They're chronic diseases, by the way. They're okay. Now, for this one, you get 23 out of 24. Good job. That's wonderful. Way to go.